Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo. Today we're doing a Valentine's tour.
I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky.
So today I'm going to give you guys a tour of the house, show you how I've decorated after the holidays. Always been one to decorate for Valentine's Day, and today I have a little helper. So this home tour is going to be a lot different than the ones in the past. I will go ahead and link all my Valentine tours. Been doing this a while, guys, and you'll see the difference in the tours. This one's going to be a bit chatty because we're busy. I'm trying to pack and house hunt, and there's just a lot going on, but I wanted to show you how I kind of spruced up the place after the holidays. So when you first come in, I just added a red pillow. I like keeping the red around after the holidays. Makes it a little bit easier to pack up my holiday and Christmas decor. So when you first come in, we have this little sort of dump station. My husband built this, and these I got at Target Dollar Spot. You may remember they had beer labels on them. I took those off, so we used them. And there's actually a fourth one. I don't know where it went during Christmas. So we've got extra keys and things that have to go out the door, masks, and then all of our dog's leashes and little things for the dog in there. And then up here, since it's kind of our puppy station, I put this little cutout I got from Hobby Lobby. I always get asked about these houses. I got them from Home Goods and TJ Maxx after the holidays, like 2 or 3 years ago. So that is where they came from. That date needs changed. It's not the 25th. And then these are just tins from the Dollar Tree, but I really like simple things like this. So just the red and white. So I got 2 of those. And then over here I hung a Target Dollar Spot banner. And I normally have something hanging there, but I didn't go ahead and put it back up after the holidays with the move coming. Over here I used quite a few things that I already had on hand that are just parts of my regular decor. I did get, if you saw my Christmas home tour, I had some pillows that were like a plaid, so I ordered these covers. They're a creamy white from Amazon. I'm really happy with those, and now I just have the plaid ones stored for Christmas time next year. And I brought out this piece that I picked up for $11 last year on clearance from Joann Fabric. It actually hangs in our master bathroom, but I thought it would be perfect for Valentine's Day, and it normally doesn't have these hearts. I just added those in, those little felt hearts. I think that Dollar Tree sells them. You may recognize this. I picked it up for $5 on clearance when Hobby Lobby did their big after Christmas clearance of home decor. So I've changed it a lot. Before the holidays, I had painted this black. Before I even hung it, I went ahead and painted and distressed it. It was just the galvanized. And then it had a wood tone. It's like a little archway. And I just didn't like the color of the wood, so I took some, what is called Old English, and stained it, and it matches really well with the rest of my wood pieces now. Something else I'm reusing from the holidays is my red felted garland. I just looped it around the sides of this little chair that I picked up on clearance from IKEA. Adds a little pop of red over there. So many of you know we are going to be moving in the coming months. So normally I probably would have found some floral and gone all out and decorated this tin. But this year I'm just happy that I got time to sort of decorate, even if it's just a little. And I just put out my Valentine runner from Target Dollar Spot years ago. I've been a fan of that place for a long time. This is the beaded garland I had on our mantel for Christmas, so reusing that. And then a key, I have my heart from Walmart. You may recognize this from a couple years ago. It actually looked like this, and I painted it black, and I didn't get to paint the other side, and that's okay. And I'm still burning some Christmas scents in my little lantern. I put a little heart from Target Dollar Spot back there. And then this is something that IKEA sells, or at least they did last year during Christmas. So I picked that up knowing I'd use it for Valentine's Day. And then over here I brought out my red wagon. This is something I got on Oriental Trading Company a couple years ago. It was only $10 and had free shipping. So this is one of my first ever Valentine DIYs. I used a bunch of spare ribbon from making bows and hair accessories for my daughter and made a little rag garland. So I filled the wagon with that, and then this is the envelope, little mailbox from Walmart, I think last year. And these are ornaments I picked up on clearance for about 9 cents from Target last year. Always look for the X's and O's after Christmas because they can double as hugs and kisses if you find the X's and O's. And then this is one of my Valentine DIYs from Dollar Tree washcloths. And then I did take some time the other day and print out some family photos that I've been meaning to do. I know once we move it will be last on the list, so I took a minute and printed out a picture of our favorite pooch and put up some hearts from Target Dollar Spot, another DIY, my XO. I'll have all my Valentine DIYs in the description for you if you want to see what I did to make those, and then just put some family photos together. I'm thinking I probably should have done those black and white because there's a lot of blue in that photo, and I think the black and white might go well with the rest of everything. So that's pretty much the main area that I decorated, but I will show you I added a little hint of Valentine's Day over on this side of the room, and then we'll go ahead and go into the kitchen so I can show you my hutch. This is always a very hard place to try and give you an idea of what it looks like. These are the shutters that my husband and I made, and then on my thrifted window I just hung a wooden beaded garland with some of the hearts I DIY'd last year. I actually did a Valentine's branchy tree last year and made all these from the wooden heart cutouts at the Dollar Tree. Now some years I used buffalo plaid in the black and white for Christmas. This year I didn't, so I brought it back out to tie in all of the black and white with the red. Over here I did something really simple. I still think it needs a little something. I'm not sure what yet. I printed out this picture of two of the kids when they were much smaller, and then I just did a plain red runner. I have a bunch of them from IKEA. I love to use them for the 4th of July, for Christmas, and then they can stay around for Valentine's Day. And I just added the red wooden beads that I used at Christmas and put a heart that I found at Ross in front. That's actually a Dollar Tree sign in the back of the lantern. I have found a lot of the Dollar Tree signs do fit perfectly in this lantern. I picked it up on clearance from Hobby Lobby, and you may recognize these. I think they were in a haul I did right at the end of summer. I have painted them black. They were white. I got them on clearance from Michael's. Speaking of Michael's, if you haven't seen, I did get a lot of grab boxes, and I'm still sorting through donations and things I'm going to use and pack up and take with me to the new house. On our mantle, I used the rest of my new red and wooden beads that I got this Christmas from Target. And I also used my houses from Target and my large red lantern from Walmart. These are another DIY that I made using a sign from the Dollar Tree years ago. And two more Dollar Tree DIYs. I took these hearts and covered them in fabric last year. I actually had them hanging from the shutters by the mirror, and this year I just put them in a little wooden tray with some greenery and lights, and then behind there is a red shutter just for a little pop of red. On this side I did more of my houses, another one of the little wooden hearts, and kept it pretty simple this year. You know, it's always my goal to hide the cords coming out of the TV on this side. Over by our door, I have a couple of lanterns I got on clearance from Target. Oh goodness, 5 years ago. They were gold. I painted them black and put out some string lights from the Dollar Spot with a little sign, and that actually still has the price tag on it. It's 49 cents from Burlington. I have some pillows that I switch out, and then I have a little helper right here on the cushion. Poco. Hi, buddy. He's waiting on his walk. And then above my bench, I have this shelf that I'm gonna climb up on my new present from Christmas to show you what it looks like. My husband got me this for all of the getting up and down to decorate on shelves, and it is amazing. Give you guys a closer look, and there it is. I consider little things like that my trophies. So above the little bench and the banner, I have this shelf way up high, and I just added a little bit. So I wanted to keep things pretty neutral, but I did put the red heart there in front of the White House. That'll make it easy to switch out after Valentine's Day. I'll only have to take down that little heart if I want to. And then I just added some greenery. I always like to do touches and pops of green, knowing that spring is right around the corner after Valentine's Day. So that is a look at the living room. So now I'm going to take you guys into the kitchen and show you my hutch. You guys know I always decorate this corner in our kitchen. Don't mind if you hear Poco prancing around. He is just a happy boy today. So over here I used some things that were just treats around the house after Christmas. It looks like someone's been in the Hershey's Kisses. I did not authorize that. And then these cookies, I got asked on Instagram about them. Those are from IKEA and they're delicious. I always get them when I head out there before the holidays. Just some Oreos and some conversation hearts. These are some of my DIYs from last year, and they look so adorable, very tempting. And then down here you'll recognize all of my cupcakes. I made those like 3 or 4 years ago, one of my first DIYs on my channel, and I look forward to taking them out every year. They've held up really well. And then last year I went ahead and made some extra large conversation hearts using the mold from the Dollar Tree. And I always get asked about this cake. So this was something I did with the cupcakes when I first started my channel. So I think it could be 5 years, I'm not sure. It's just let me show you. It was a little box that a gift came, I think, at Christmas. And this is chocolate or felt. And then that's spackling. And I use my berry picks for all my cherries on top. And then from the Target dollar spot, I got the gumball machine and I decided to paint mine sort of an ivory color. And then these have been disappearing. I found one in my son's room. These are like 3 or 4 years old. I buy the candy, I use it as decor, I bag it up with my decor, so he got a little treat. And then for my teacups, I just put a couple of hearts in them. They actually have the little glass hearts on the inside from Dollar Tree, and I used a piece of tape to keep it in place. And I think it turned out really cute. A lot simpler than in the last few years, but I am trying to pare things down and then reuse some of my Christmas items like my felted garland and my cocoa canister. That one is from Walmart a couple years ago. And another one of my coffee drinks from my DIYs last year.
It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me. It never ends. Let's be more than friends. Yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day. Yeah. So hold me tight through the night. just two, me and you. Oh, 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 I can't believe you love me. Oh, 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 I just feel so lucky. Oh, 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 still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather be.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour today. Let me know if you have any questions below in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you back in the next one.
Can't believe you love me. Oh, 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 I just feel so